enjoy doing is traveling. It's taught me a lot of life lessons and will help mold me into who I am today. And it's taught me a lot about my future with my career and my lifestyle in general. And one place I really love traveling is Tennessee, not only for Gatlinburg and the mountains and the scenery that it has to offer, but for a place called Manchester in Tennessee. And every year in Manchester is held a 4-day music festival called Bonnaroo. It's where you can really go and express who you are, really however you want to. And you really go in there and it helps you reflect on who you were in the past and then who you want to be in the future and what you want to change. I always leave there being a lot more open-minded and a lot more peaceful about my life in general. And one thing I always bring there whenever I travel in general is going to be this bag. Whether I'm on a plane, in a car, doesn't matter. This bag is a necessity for me to bring. And in this bag is going to be something that represents my past, something that represents my present, and then something that represents my future. And one thing that represents my past is going to be this Baltimore Ravens statue. And this statue represents my past because I'm actually from Baltimore. Not many people know that, just because whenever they ask where I'm from, I say I'm from here. Because I actually was brought here when I was 3 months old, so I really didn't have a choice. And it's something that has really helped me be who I am today. When I go and visit Baltimore, it helps me reflect on who I would be if I were to grow up there. And since I was brought out of it at such a young age, something I could never see myself living in. We love going there. Me and my family love going and visiting during the holidays and going to watch Ravens games and especially eating all the food that they have to offer there. Something that's going to represent my present is going to be this. It's a picture of my boyfriend on his four-wheeler, and that is something that we love doing, is riding four-wheelers. I've only been with him for about 9 months, but if you see him, I'm always close by or right behind him. He's taught me a lot about myself, a lot of hobbies that I enjoy doing, including riding four-wheelers, going on the boat, and especially hunting. Hunting has been a really big part of his life ever since he was little growing up, and it's really helped mold his lifestyle into mine. And then something that represents my future is going to be this stethoscope. This represents my future because it's what I want to do. I want to become a nurse. I actually attended Coastal and I transferred to Tech because this seemed like the more realistic route for me to take, because I didn't really want to move away to go to medical school. I wanted to pursue my career in my hometown. And once you get into the nursing program, I can get to a hospital here or a doctor's office here. I can start my career. One thing I'm really not sure about is what I want to specialize in, such as pediatrics. But once I get the job and once I'm in a medical setting, I feel like I'll figure out what I want to do specifically. And then that is something that represents my past, something that represents my present, and then something that represents my future. One thing I will always suggest doing is traveling. It teaches you a lot about yourself and a lot about who you want to be.